we move to chapter 01, jump right in with some data and some queries to have our hands-on feeling about the SPARQL using some the tools which we will introduce within this video called ARQ used within Jena. So within this video, I will touch base on this 0101 and a little part of this 0102. So we will use one query or two to test our tool in installation and setup. So within this video, I hope you can also make the ARQ tool working on your PC. So let's jump into our the book. So the within this book is the chapter 1 is talking about the background of the RDF and the protocol for this SPARQL's complete name. Actually, SPARQL is called is SPARQL protocol and RDF query language. So first part is the SPARQL query. It's in a recursive acronym. And the second part is query language for RDF. So these two parts are over the key parts. So when if we move on, is we prepared our simple the data first, so that we can have our little feeling about the query working in the SPARQL protocol. When we call this RDF, RDF isn't our data format. It's a data model with a choice of a syntax for storing data file. So when we're talking about data model, so data model is express the fact with three parts statement known as a triple. So this is a very important concept. Also, when I work in some models in Prodigy and use Prodigy to make some enterprise architecture modeling using certain this package, the EA tool, I actually try to familiar what the triple means. Each triple is like a little sentence. This sentence is in natural in the English sentence the sequence. However, if you read or write that in like it's a non-English language like a Chinese, sometimes you need to change a little bit the flavor about how you represent these three parts. In English, it's quite normal. It's a subject first, predicates in the middle, and objects in the last. But in Chinese, sometimes we will put in these three parts in the different sequences. I will introduce some other model, use the tradition, the Chinese medicine as a sample. If you go to my channel, you may starting to see some other videos already popped. It will be interesting is to see how the triples are working in the non-English language or non-English or non-Western culture. So, but let's stick in the English language or Western language first. So, subject, predicate, object. So we built this as a very simple. This data model called is subject is the name. Predicate is the property, like it's the hotel or email, and the object is the property value. Either is the telephone number or is our email address. But the object can also be our another resource identifier. So those are the different way for this triple. So if you use the Prodigy already, so you can think about this. That is, there's are two type of the property. One is the object property. Second is the data property. These two lines are typical data property because they are using some just the data as the object. But if you define some object property, then both subject and object can be the resource identifier. So think about that in the later that we will make some complex query learning, then we can see both type of this property name or both type of the predicate. And then the EX002 is a kind of the way that we translate such kind of table-based the data into our RDF model. So the extension TTL is just as a turtle. So we use those, then we call that is the TTL. So that is the way we use this as a data extension. And from here, you can see we have a prefix and make this as our short name. So later sample you can see it's not mandatory, but if you want to write your data model in simpler way, it's better you define some URI into some prefix short name. Then like you can see we have many AB. Which means if you don't use a prefix, then every AB should be represented or translated or replaced by this long URI. So then you can replace this AB by this URI, and this AB same. That will give also a same data model, but it will not user reading friendly. So that is one thing, is we want to have a certain prefix to define certain XML based namespace. Using that is this URI can be defined as our the user the friendly. And once we have this data model, so you can see this data model, we include this first line in this sample table, and the third, the fourth line is also in this sample table, but we include the 3 person and some of their property like home telephone number, email, and some person like Craig has 2 email. So that's the making sense in the natural world. So, but as a triple, you just need to write subject, predicate, and object. So you can keep adding data, and then you can query those data. So those are some data in our the preparation. And let's starting to prepare the query. If you want to run the query, so this is the EX003's code. So you can see in your this data part, you have the AB as the prefix to define this address book namespace. And then this we also use the same AB. But this you can call this AC, AD, AE, but AB has also some meaningful linkages. One is the address and another is book. So we also make this prefix. Then this is our very typical SPARQL. Some keywords like select where, you must familiar with the SQL, standard SQL language. And then we use question mark to define what is our target to be queried. And then the AB Craig, AB email to add into this one line to represent our triple format. So you can see here is I want to query, if we just simply read this query, I want to query Craig's email address, where is the subject is Craig, predicate is email, and I want to query the data as the object. So if you compare the EX002, this is our data model. So what are the subject is in the first this triple element. So these 3 the triples can satisfy this subject as Craig, and the two triples satisfy this the subject Craig and predicate is email. And what I want to query is I should get these two Craig's email address. So those are the simple the idea is when you write the SPARQL query. So like this part. So this particular query is doing to ask for any AB with address book email value associated with the resource address book Craig. And in plain language is asking for any email address associated with Craig. So we have some keywords already. Look from this 003. One is the prefix, second is select and where. So in this the Visual Studio Code, when you add some extension, so let me see, so SPARQL. So I have this SPARQL executor, SPARQL snippet. So this snippet is and also language support for RDF. So with those enabled, you can find some other interesting, like also here, SPARQL language server. So if you want to have those, and I think so we can also add some others. These keywords can be highlighted, so that's already good enough for now. And then the triple is understood, and what we are going to do is I want to ensure is we have our tool installed. I'm using the Windows 11, so you can also come to the same. The part is come to this this view. So page is jena.apache.org, and then the download. So when you come to here, you can get this Apache Jena release. So this release is going to give you some the package that you can download. You can select something, but what I have is I download this Jena 4.10 zip. It's a Jena library, so that is good enough. So once you download, come to here, you can have this Jena. Let's see where is I put that. So just download that. Is you will have this 27 meg around, and then you can open this and you can extract those files. What we are going to use is this ARQ under bin. So once you download, you can extract that to your working folder. So what I have done is I create R2 folder under drive D. So this is the extracted one. And then from bin, you can have this ARQ. So if you come to this folder, so let's see. If you cd so to your working folder to the bin. So if you create just run ARQ, if it's give you the prompt is no query string or query file, then that means your ARQ is working. What we are going to do is we will add this into the path so that within the excuse me, within the VS Code, we are also able to use that. So let's go to your advanced system setting in your Windows, and you will open this system property, click the environment variable, and then let's see the path. So here, I have added these two Apache Jena 410, both the BAT and the BIN. So so BAT is good enough. So you need to add that because you have our BAT file under this BAT folder. So that is the ARQ. So you can also run this ARQ. They have some checking with those the parameters. So once you install like those, or not actually the install, but just the extract, and back to your the VS Code. So like me is I'm in this chapter 01. I'm not in the Jena the folder, but if you use this ARQ, you can see here because you have already made the path available. So it may not need your Windows reboot, but if you don't see that, try to restart your or re-log in to your account in Windows. Then you should come to this stage. Then if you have that, is we are going to use this way. So try to extract the result from our first SPARQL query. So this is our query file. The extension is ARQ. So Jena ARQ, the syntax is first identify the data file. So data file in the same folder, so we don't need to point to the other folder. So data file is ex002, then query file is ex003 RQ. So just write enter. So you can see here, Craig email is what we are giving on the header. And then this two email is coming. So that is the result is what we are get from here. If you get this result, like me, congratulations that you have the proper ARQ file is installed, and you can also like this book. Create this Jena underscore home as our environmental variable in the and point that to the home directory. So I didn't mention that. Let me show you. So come to advanced system and from here. So Jena home. So Jena home is you don't need to point to the subfolder. It's just the one on which is the root folder you extract your Jena. This downloaded package. You can put that into your user variable. That will be enough instead of the system variable. So that is the two parts. And let's back to our earlier chapter. So you remember is when we come to here, we have our extension 001. This is another query. This query is a query a person. This person have our home television telephone with this number. I want to know who. So if I come to 002 data, so I know here this number is referred to Richard. So I have changed this a little bit because here we use this the 003 is actually we call our data as the address book. So these are our data. So if you run exactly like this, you will get no result because that is come to the online resource. Maybe you don't have the connection to that namespace. But what I'm changing this, once I save that, I will put is still I want our EX001 to query based on our local data. Local data is this TTL EX002. So I hope it can get Richard. So you can see here is AB Richard is under our person. So that is the this EX001's source code. Just I want to ensure to give you a highlight that we need to revise this a little bit. So I will stop here on this the 003. So I hope is you can also get the expected result. Next video we will just look for a few more ways to query the 002 data. So see you in the next video, and if you have any problem to install Jena, configure it and use the ARQ file. So its code is you need to have this ARQ BAT and the SPARQL BAT. So SPARQL. So if you run this SPARQL BAT, it also give you this prompt. Then at least that means it's working for now. So I hope is you also got to this step. Otherwise, is leave me a comments or questions. I will try to support you. So see you in the next video.